Okay, who would like to start us off first? Anton, thank you.
Hi, Sonia.
Hi.
How does it feel to have your first defeat as Chelsea boss?
Yeah, that's tough, difficult, obviously. Yeah, I think today you have to say that's a difficult night. Sometimes it happens in football, so now my job is to make sure that's okay for everyone to be disappointed about the performance and the result tonight. But from tomorrow, going to the next games against City, we just need to make sure we have a good analysis as a team from the performance, but also we put the right elements going into the next two games.
How simple is it to say that Vivianne Miedemar was the difference between the two teams tonight?
Yeah, she had a great game. I think she made a big impact for them. She just scored the 2 goals, and in some nights in football, yeah, you know, when you play these big games, it's a fine margin between these two teams, and when you have a world-class player as Miedemar who is able to help her team with scoring 2 goals, yeah, can be the difference. So yeah, tonight it was for them, so hopefully on Sunday and next Thursday we'll be able to turn things around for us.
Thank you.
Emma next, please. Thanks, Alistair.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Sonia.
Hi.
Sorry, what is that noise? Is it the mic or?
No, I think it's separate. Just carry on. Okay, thank you, thank you.
What you like in a defeat? How do you take a defeat? I mean, we've never seen you experience it here in England, but when you go home tonight, what will be the thoughts that go in your head? How do you process it?
Yeah, a lot of frustration. I think for me, now it's making sure we have the right analysis in the game. So it's for me, even if I have some elements in my head, it's for me really important to analyze the game, rewatch the game again, to make sure we have the right analysis with the players. But yeah, I always in that situation to take all the responsibility for the performance and the result. So I'm really hard on myself. But yeah, that's what people expect the manager to be able to turn things around. So yeah, that's tough. I'm an human, so yeah, as a manager I have emotions and it's difficult tonight. But my job is also to make sure from tomorrow we have a positive mindset going into the next 2 games. And from tonight there is nothing else we can control. So what you can control now is in the future. So that's my job to make sure we just move forward and yeah, we stay positive and confident. We only lost 1 game in the season. That's a big one, important one, happens. But yeah, now we need to stay positive in that situation.
How tough will it be to come back from 2-0 down? I know, you know, Chelsea have done this before, but they're not used to being sort of, you know, having to come back from 2-0 down. It's quite a tricky task.
I will stay confident going into the next game, the second leg, because I know we have a lot of quality in the squad. Yeah, going into the next games, I think the freshness will be important. So we have depth in the squad again. So yeah, I make sure we do everything we can do to be in the best position to attack the next 2 games. That's the only thing we can do to make sure, yeah, again, we have a right analysis from the game tonight. We just put everything in place for the players to be ready on Sunday and next Thursday.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Catherine next, please.
Hi, Sonia.
Hi.
What do you think went wrong tonight? Where was Man City better on the pitch than your players were?
Yeah, it's difficult to have a really detailed answer because we are going to play them again on Sunday and next Thursday. But I think we didn't start to play from the beginning of the game. I think also, yeah, we didn't play with the desire we needed to play in the first half. And I think when you play a quarter-final of the Champions League, you just need sometimes, you know, you talk a lot about tactics and all other elements, but the desire you need to bring into these games is sometimes the most important. The energy and making sure everyone is making all the efforts for each other. So I think maybe we were a little bit sloppy in that aspect tonight.
Why do you think that was? Was it complacency at all? Is it just because of the fact it's the same team again, and you know,
No, you know,
That's bad.
sometimes it's not always easy to find the right answers. I think from the game we had on Saturday, we were coming into this game with confidence, but not too high confidence, because I always make sure we have the right balance between being confident but also being humble, and we were expecting a tough game tonight. I think City just showed on the game on Saturday how good they were. I know they are a really good team with a lot of talent in the squad, as you could see again tonight. So yeah, I'm expecting the two next games to be tough again, but I still think we have the quality to beat this team.
Charlotte next, please. And then we'll come to Kit.
Hi, Sonia.
Hi.
What was the reason for Macario coming off at half-time?
I think from the defensive game plan we had, I was not really satisfied on how we were doing in the first half. She was not the only reason why, but I just felt like maybe we needed to have more energy in that position.
And Walsh and James, those substitutions?
Kera, it's a bit of managing because she was injured from the Brighton game. So yeah, she didn't have 90 minutes. And the second one you said?
Lauren James.
Lauren James. I was trying, you know, as a manager, when the game is not going the way you want and the result is not positive, you always try to do something different, to bring something else to the team. So this is why when you have depth in your squad, you are able to make some substitutions. And tonight I just felt like it was the right thing to do. It didn't work, but...
I was going to say, did you twist too early? It was still 0-0 at that stage.
I wouldn't say that. I think it's really important, you know, in this type of games, especially when it's tight, to also bring sometimes energy into the game. I think the players who came in are really good players with a lot of talents. Sometimes, you know, in football you want to always have answers, but I think in some games when you make some substitutions it goes right. Sometimes it doesn't go right. That's the way it is. So tonight, yeah, it didn't work, but hopefully it will work for the next games.
Merci.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Thank you.
And Kit at the front, please. Thank you.
Hi, Sonia.
Hi.
Chelsea have never won a Champions League. You trying to change that was a big reason for you coming to Chelsea. How much pressure is there on next Thursday's game?
I don't look at the situation with pressure. Yeah, it will be difficult, and even now more difficult because City have 2 goals ahead of us, but nothing is impossible. And yeah, we just need to make sure going into every game, and the one next Thursday, we'll put all the elements. And sometimes, you know, even when you try so hard, it doesn't happen, but we'll make sure going into the next game, we'll put all the elements for things to turn around, and hopefully it will. And if it's not the case, we'll see. But yeah, going into the game, the only thing I want to be, it's confident, because it's still possible.
Thanks, Kit. Tom next, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Sonia, is there a part of you that will be thinking that if you're going to lose one match, that perhaps the best match of the season to lose is the first leg of a game, which essentially is halfway through overall? Is this the best way for the unbeaten run to end, where the match technically still isn't really over?
Can you repeat this one, please? Just
I'd probably ask that in an elongated way.
Sorry,
I guess I'm just wondering if part of you will think that, yes, okay, the unbeaten run is gone, but you know the match, the tie is still not really finished. You know, if there was a place to lose the unbeaten run, was this the best possible place for it to happen when it's only halfway through?
Yeah, I would say it's not a decisive game tonight. So, as I said to my players at the end, we were all disappointed and frustrating about the result. But the only positive thing tonight is we have the second leg at home next week, and everything will be possible. So I think I have already been in that situation when sometimes with these 2 games, yeah, things doesn't go the way you want in the first leg, but you still have the second leg to approach the game in a different way and to be able to qualify. So this is now my main focus, to make sure going into the second leg game will bring everything possible to make it happen.
It's a very long time since most of these players lost a club match. I think Liverpool away late last season for most of them. I'm just wondering what you will want to see from those players in the next training session. Like, what characteristics will you like to see? What attributes do you want to see from them to respond?
I think when you look at Chelsea, it's been the case in the past, but it's also the case this season. The player always reacts in the right way, so I'm positive about that. Even this season, sometimes in the games when we were losing the game, we always had the reaction, the good reaction to come back. So this is also why I have some belief going into the next game and the one on the next Thursday. So yeah, I just think everything is possible, and I have quality enough in the squad to turn things around.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Tom. Yeah, at the back. Thanks, Tom.
Hi, Sonia.
Hi.
Your team was just one result away from breaking the longest unbeaten streak by a WSL team across all competitions. Unfortunately, the result didn't go your way tonight, but when you look back and reflect on that run, how do you reflect on it, and did you expect to start so well in England?
Do you want me to be honest in my answer?
Yep.
I don't care. We just lost a game. That's the most important thing. And now my main focus is going into the next game, just making sure we turn things around and we win. Being unbeaten, obviously, it's a nice thing, but doesn't bring any trophy. So, yeah, we don't care about that. I already said that before. Everyone, when they play against Chelsea, have so much hunger, and that's normal. I think we are a top team. But the more important for me is to make sure we win the right games and the important ones, and we win as much trophies as we can.
Thank you.
Any
You're
more
welcome.
for any more? No? Okay, cool.
Thank
We'll leave
you.
it there. Thanks very much.
Nice
everyone.
evening.
Thank you.